Yeah, we back. Now today's video is going to be a follow-up video to one I dropped the other day entitled, Should Black Men Protect Divestors and Swirlers? Now, brothers, today I'm going to ask you another question. I'm going to ask another question to the brothers, man. Why do divestors and swirlers love these types of black men? Now, take a look up on the screen. This brother right here had posed a question. How do you like black men that only like black women, but at the same time, you like white men? Now, let's get into it, man. Today's video is going to be a very interesting video. Now, hopefully some of the divestors and swirlers come into the comment section on this video and answer the question the same way they went into the last video. But let's jump into it, man. Let's take a look at some of the reactions on social media before we jump into the case study. This brother said, it's always the ones with white boy fever making tweets saying, I failed as a mother if my sons bring home Becky, or I love black men that only love black women. Now, today we're gonna understand what he means by that. And that's why I had to pose the question to my brothers, man. Why do the divestors and swirlers love those type of black men? Even though the entire foundation of the argument is rooted in hypocrisy. But let's jump into it. Let's try to understand the mind of the divestor and swirler, even though it's based in schizophrenia. But let's see what they're talking about. For example, take a look up on the screen. This lady right here said, I love black men who actually like black women. You don't have to worry about being overly analyzed for hyperpigmentation anywhere. They don't care about if you wear a bonnet to sleep. They love black women in all shades, not just the light skins. They're not comparing you to other races. And as you can see, that tweet got 6,000 reposts, 600 quotes, 24,000 likes, 1,200 bookmarks, 1.3 million views. So obviously a large segment of the population feels the exact same way. They only love black men who only love black women. Now let's jump into it. You know me, brothers. You know me. I deal with black women primarily and exclusively. But I always tell you, I only deal with a certain type, a certain segment of black women with a specific mindset. I'm not compatible with them all. And at the end of this video, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Now, she went on to say, they like your hair, whether it's natural, curly, or in a wig. They're not talking about nails being ghetto. They're not trying to get you to be palatable to white folks. They just let you be black. Black men who aren't colorist or self-hating and love black women, you guys are top tier. Man, listen, let's talk about it. Let's dive in deeper on the subject. So, of course, they dug up some of her old tweets and take a look up on the screen. She said this. Where do y'all be finding the fine white men with style and some seasoning that like black women? I mean the ones that are actually white, not the ones that try to act like what they think black people act like. Now, brothers, you know, this is why I say, even me, myself, as a black man who only deals with black women primarily and exclusively, I told you, you have to conduct FBI level investigations. You have to conduct CIA level vetting processes in order to understand if the woman that you are dealing with is really compatible with you, if she is really eligible to be taken serious by you, if she is really qualified to be a wife and mother to your future children, maybe later down the line. You really have to understand these things before you jump head first into a situation, because you might think you found a diamond in the rough. You might think you found a gem. You might think you found something exquisite, something special, something exclusive, and really you don't got nothing special on your hands. You got some garbage on your hands. Now let's continue. Take a look up on the screen. Good morning to the wholesome black men, but only the ones who date and love black women. I don't really care about the rest of y'all. Now, of course, they dug up some of her old tweets. Take a look up on the screen. She said she loves the country whites. Lord have mercy. Let's continue. Take a look up on the screen. This lady said, I love black men that love black women. Take a look up on the screen. She said, I'm ready to find me an old rich white man. Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, brothers, you got to conduct some FBI level vetting processes, investigation. You really got to put her on probation for, 6 months, 12 months to really understand if she's running game on you or if she's really genuine in what she says. Because like I said in my last video, I had said, do not let these women gas you up on that race talk. Talking all this black, the black. Do not let these women rile you up on that race talk, because they're not even living what they preach, my man. They're not even living what they talk about. So that's why I told you, when a woman comes around me talking all that race talk, I tell her straight up, bro, shut up with all that race talk, bro. Shut up with all that race talk. Most likely you just run a game. You don't believe none of that shit you talking about. Shut up with all that race talk, man. Be quiet. I ain't trying to hear. I ain't trying to hear. Tell somebody else that bullshit. Let's continue. Now, take a look up on the screen. This lady said, I love black men who love black women, and that's it. I love black babies and families. Something in me smiles every time. The grand scheme of things. Now, take a look up on the screen. I'ma find me a white man. Oh my goodness, brothers, I'm telling you. For a black man like myself, for brothers like me who only deal with black women exclusively, brother, I'm telling you, you gotta treat her like a goddamn FBI informant. You gotta treat her like somebody working for the other side automatically. You cannot give them the benefit of the doubt walking through the door. She gotta earn that. You gotta understand, ever since Black Lives Matter, George Floyd, all that nonsense, being pro-black has become a trend. It's like a fashion statement. It's like wearing a goddamn Louis Vuitton pouch on your waist. It's like, bro, it's for fashion. It's to look cool. A lot of them don't even believe none of that crap they talking about, bro. They gonna rile you up on that race talk. The white man. I love black men. Bro, they don't believe none of that shit, bro. Let's continue. Take a look up on the screen. This lady said, black men who only like black women. And then she put the greater than sign, meaning that's what she prefers, right? Black men who only like black women. It is what it, like, listen, I'm that black man they talking about. I'm that black man, right? So let's jump into it, man. Of course. And take a look at this. She said, I used to mess around with this white guy and he has smashed every black girl in my town ever since. It didn't stop there, brothers. Take a look up on the screen. She said, literally a couple weeks ago, remember when I was smashing white men? I'm so happy that phase is over. Brothers, I'm telling you, they gonna gas you up with that race talk. Oh, I love the black man who only loves the black woman. I love the intelligent, conscious black man. I love the top tier black man. Meanwhile, the white boy is bending them over the couch, bruh. Bending them over the goddamn couch. And they gonna come around you talking all this race talk. Race, yeah, the white man. I love black, bro. I'm telling you, that's why I tell them women, don't come around me talking that race talk. Don't come around me talking that race talk until maybe I've known you for like at least 24 months. And then I can understand that you are genuine in what you are talking about. But in the first 24 months, I ain't trying to hear none of that race talk. Oh, white man, race. No, stop talking to me about race. I don't want to hear it. You're a liar. You're a con artist. You're just stop talking. Be quiet, please. Let's continue. Take a look up on the screen. This lady said, I love black men who love black women. Now, take a look up on the screen. I'm not even going to say it, bro. I'm not even going to repeat that. You can just read that. I'm out, man. Moving on. This lady said, we love black men that love black women. Now, take a look up on the screen. What if I'm not even going to repeat that, bro. Just you read it. Just read it. Moving on. This lady said, I love black men that love black women. Keep it black. Take a look up on the screen. She said, one more and I'm turning over the white man. Don't say I didn't warn anybody. Oh my god, that's what I'm telling you. Don't let them gas you up with that race talk. They don't mean none of that shit. They don't mean none of that race talk, bro. I'm telling you. That's why I tell them, stop talking to me all that. Stop talking to me with all that race talk. Let's continue. Now, this lady was talking about the Montgomery, Alabama WWE SmackDown that took place last week. She said this. Take a look up on the screen. I love the fact that all those black men came and defended that man against those white people after they seen him getting jumped. Okay, now take a look up on the screen. Listen, man, some of these tweets, y'all just gonna have to read it. I can't repeat it, man, because they might take the soundbite in the future and make me sound crazy. So just read it, man. Listen, just read it. You know, this the same lady that just said, I love black men that came to the defense of other black men against white men. I love to see the black man defending his people. I love the intelligent black man that only loves black women. Oh my God. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, it's a joke. It's a joke. That's what I'm telling you. You really have to navigate a crazy landscape as a black man like myself, who your number one preference is black women. And for me, it's not even a superficial reason, right? It's a cultural reason. It's a personal reason. It goes way deeper for me than just some trendy pro-black BS that they be talking about. It's really like, it goes deeper for me. So when you got to find the right one, I'm telling you, you really have to conduct some FBI level background checks on these women, man, because you could really end up thinking that you found a diamond in the rough and really you just found a goddamn piece of garbage out the trash can. Now let's continue. Take a look up on the screen. This lady said, I love black people because the way they came to defend that man that was getting jumped by 8 white men, it was amazing. Now, take a look up on the screen. Just because my son is mixed and extremely light-skinned doesn't mean he is any less black. Oh my goodness. Oh God. Oh God. Let's continue. Take a look up on the screen. This lady said, I love my black men. We gotta stick together. And as you can see, she's talking about the Montgomery, Alabama WWE SmackDown. Now take a look up on the screen. She said, listen, just read it. I'm not gonna repeat it, man. Just take a second and just read it, man. Oh my goodness. Shit is a joke, man. But anyways, we move on. Let's continue. Take a look up on the screen. This lady said, I love black men, but I especially love black men who love and adore and protect black women. Now, take a look up on the screen. My favorite brand of black men is the ones that don't believe in interracial dating. And that tweet got 2.3 million views, 4,000 reposts, over 1,000 quotes, 22,000 likes. So a large segment of the population also agrees their favorite brand of black men is the ones that only deal with black women like myself. Now, take a look up on the screen. The same lady, keep in mind, she said this: I had a long white boy crush era. Now listen, brothers, listen. That right there is going to be part of your FBI, CIA level investigation. You have to understand, if you are dealing with a black woman, you have to understand, you have to make sure that don't let her come around talking all that race talk to you, and meanwhile, she had a long white boy crush era. Listen, I stay away from that. If you grew up admiring the Europeans, like since you were a little baby, I'm cool, bro. I'm out. I'm cool. I don't want nothing to do with that. Let's continue. This lady said, I love my black men. It ain't nothing like them. Hey man, listen, what I tell you about the women that come around gassing you up with all that race talk. I love my black man. It ain't nothing like you. You're so amazing. Now, take a look up on the screen. The same woman, keep in mind, lately I've been seeing a lot of black women with white men around Atlanta. And although that's not in his plans for me, I love to see it. Yo, boy, I'm telling you. That's why I stay away from the women talking all that race talk. I stay away from the women. I stay away, brothers. I told you. I only deal with black women, but a certain segment with a certain mindset. And to be honest, the vast majority of them do not have the mindset that is compatible with me. You know, I'm still sticking with what I stick to for personal and cultural reasons. But the vast majority of them, they don't got what I need, man, unfortunately. Now let's continue. Now, this lady also was talking about the Montgomery, Alabama WWE SmackDown. She said this: when the brother tossed his hat up in the air, he summoned the energy of the ancestors, and black men started showing up like the Power Rangers. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I'm telling you, brother. It's just ridiculous. Now, let's continue. You can tell she's one of them, oh, I'm super pro-black. My ancestors. Look what she's tweeting. I must acknowledge my ancestors for their guidance and protection and their wisdom and support. Without their sacrifices, I would not be. Oh, Lord. Now, brothers, take a look up on the screen. I'm not even going to read it, bro. I'm not going to read it because y'all not going to have the soundbite on me saying this crazy shit. Y'all going to have to read it by your goddamn self. I ain't reading it. All right, y'all ready? All right, we moving on. We're not even going to grace that with any commentary. We're just moving on. Now, take a look up on the screen. This lady said, I love black men who cherish black women only. Oh, God. Now, take a look up on the screen. She was responding to a tweet. I guess this brother had posted a big booty white girl, and then she responded and she said, black men are so weak. Oh my God, they're so weak. Okay, now let's continue. She went on to say, black men are gonna forever lose when they mess with white women. End of discussion. I'm telling you, don't let them gas you up with that race talk. I'm telling you, it's always something nefarious behind the curtain. Now, take a look up on the screen. She said this last year: give me a white man with soul and vocals. Oh my God. I shouldn't have said that. I should have let y'all read. I shouldn't have repeated that. Oh God. Now, I'm not even going to say this. Y'all going to have to read that your goddamn self. I ain't going to say that, bro. I swear to God, ain't enough money in the world y'all could pay me to say that. You got your goddamn mind, bro. You got your goddamn mind. I'm out, man. I'm out. This shit crazy. Shit crazy. I'm out, man. Peace. Moving on. This lady said, I love black men who intentionally give their time, their attention, and their power to black women. Not because they think they have to, but because they genuinely want to give to black women. She went on to say, instant unfollow whenever you post yourself with a white woman. Now, brothers, take a look up on the screen. I ain't even gonna repeat it. Just read it, man. Just read it, man. Just read it. It's the same person, by the way. Just read it. Yo, boy, now you understand why I tell you I don't let any woman come around gassing me up with all that race talk, bro. You're not gonna run no con game on me, man. Let's continue. This lady said, I love black men who love black women exclusively. It's a special place in heaven for y'all. Well, thank you, baby girl. Thank you. I appreciate that. But let's take a look up on the screen though. She said this. They dug up into her catalog and she said this: I gave a white man my number, and all I keep hearing is Dr. Umar saying it's unacceptable. But he was fine though. Man, listen, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, they gonna come around trying to rile you up, gas you up on that race talk. Meanwhile, the same man they trying to gas you up and rile you up against, he bending them over the couch. He smashing them in the back seat of the goddamn Honda or the Toyota, man. And listen, it's a joke out here, man. It's really a joke out here, bro. I'm telling you, that's the best way I could describe it. It's a joke, man. And let's continue. This lady said, I love black men who love black women. Yo, bro, they all have the same hive mind. Anyways, let's continue. She said this. She went on to say, something about black men who only hang around white men and women, it just rubs me the wrong way. She went on to say, black men are so gorgeous and so strong. I can't wait to marry a strong black king. Oh my God, yo, she really trying to gas you up with that race talk. Yo, she really pushing that race talk. She really trying to jam that race talk home, bro. I'm telling you, when a woman come around talking like this, you already know what time it is, bro. Run, my brother. Put on your Usain Bolt track shoes. Get the fuck out the way, man. Let's continue. She went on to say, black men are so beautiful. Oh my God. You see, a weak man might fall for this shit, but an intelligent black man ain't gonna fall for this shit, man. Take a look up on the screen. She said this. The same person, by the way. I'm not even gonna read it, bro. I'm not even gonna read it. Y'all gonna have to read it your goddamn self, man. Y'all read it? Y'all read it? Okay, bet. Now moving on to the next one. She went on to say this as well. It's a joke out here, man. Let's continue. This lady said, I love black men who love black women out loud and unapologetically. They can get whatever out of me. You see, brothers, only a weak man would fall victim to this type of manipulation, man. Not me, man. Not me. I done see too much. I done heard too much. I done been around too much. I done ran into this shit in real life. Bro, I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it. She went on to say this. Take a look up on the screen. If you hype up nothing but white and light skin, leave me alone. Okay. Now, brothers, take a look up on the screen. She said this. Baby, the white man was staring me down yesterday. I love when all the eyes on me. Oh my goodness. Anyways, brothers. Anyways, to wrap it up, man. Wrap it up. This is what you got to deal with as a black man who you may be like myself. For personal or cultural reasons, your number one preference is black women. That's who you deal with exclusively and primarily. But you got to understand, you cannot deal with every single one, bro. Only a certain segment of the population, only a certain type with a certain mindset, right? Not any of these trendy women trying to ride a wave, trying to ride a trend, trying to sound cool, trying to be accepted, trying to play a role, trying to put on a face, trying to put on an act. Nah, brother, nah. You have to, like I said, you have to conduct FBI level, CIA level, MI6 level, DGSE level intelligence operations, background checks on these women to understand if the person you're dealing with is really who they say they are. Because 9 times out of 10, they are not who they say they are. Especially these women that come around always talking that race talk. Oh, protect the black women. I love the black women. Protect the black women. Uplift the black women. That same black woman getting bent over the couch by the white man. Now, brothers, anyways, it's your boy Nefakari Desaline back in the building. Yes, indeed. Cash App up on the screen. And I'm gone. Peace.
Reincarnated, I'm back in original fashion. I left on a horse and came back in that ass, and I left with abundance and came back to famine. We used to be pyramids, now we be rapping. Look how the mighty have fallen. Used to be running, now we be walking. When you be cooning, that's when they applauded. Selling your soul, your sons and your daughter. Gotta come up in this shit, they stuck in the mix. Really, my heart it be breaking. That's why I'm stacking that paper and handle my business. Pass it down in generation. Talking about money and power and building a nation. That's a deadly combination. Never be watching the TV, they pushing agendas, falsifying information. Know they got malice intentions. Step in the room and I'm feeling the tension. Enemy watching, he blocking my vision. Get for the check cause I need my redemption. Building my kingdom, I need it protected. Ready for war like a young Money Congo. Never decided the team is the motto. Up in the crib and I'm whipping up waffles. Up in the crib and I'm smoking gelato. I'm chilling, I'm taking my pain and make it ambition. I'm blessed by the gods, but I ain't religious. I came for the power, they came for the bitch. They making no hourly wage, I got business. This shit is an art and they could never be taught. Selling my soul, I can never be bought. Play with my money, I see you ain't caught. Run to the check and I do it for sport. Babylon falling, I go to the source. Packing my luggage and go overseas. Shorty be with me and she so elite. Shorty be chocolate, I'm calling her Hershey. Secret intelligence probably gon' murk me. Don't fuck with brands cause nigga I'm Haitian. Say the wrong shit and you're smacking their faces.